Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk 45 miles in one day? Yeah, me neither, but I'm about to do that tomorrow, all for the sake of sending youth to youth camp for those who supported them by buying a t-shirt. So let's fast forward to 5:30 a.m. tomorrow and see how my feet hold up. Hey everyone, I'm here, 5:30, 30 minutes later than I wanted to, but I start grinding out some laps. Plan is to walk a couple, then run 1, 2, maybe 3 laps today, so 3 to 9 miles of running, but I'm already sweating, it's miserable, but let's get this done. Hey everyone, just checking in, added a book bag here, just got some snacks and some water and stuff like that for this journey. I am 9 miles in, got first friend coming here in a little bit, so we'll have some challenges going on, have some fun. So far, not much, jogged one of the loops, so jogged 3 miles and then a bunch of walking other than that, kicking around a soccer ball to keep this fun. You know, the hardest part I think is not going to be physically but mentally, because this is really boring. I'm already 3 laps in and it's not very fun. And so we got this going on. So far I've seen 8 squirrels, 8 rabbits as well, 1 deer, 3 dogs being walked, 1 dog riding in a car, 2 chipmunks I think. Only seen a couple birds, heard a couple woodpeckers though, so that's been fun. So not a ton on the wildlife, 1 deer, but yeah, that's about all that's been going on. I listened to the whole book of Mark, so yeah, it's not even 8:30 and a lot's going on. I'll check in with you a little bit later. So we're starting loop 3, so going on mile 9, pushing 10 miles at this point. We got our first visitor in here, Jared. Jared's here. So he's now my official favorite youth since he's the first one here, and making this a little less miserable.
I was always a favorite. What are you talking about?
So he claims it's nothing new. So I'm 1/3 of the way through, 5 miles in. Jared's on the camera right now. Pastor James is here, joined for the past loop. And then David and Will, they're here. So you want camera? Wave at the camera. Will, you want to wave at the camera too? And so we're 1/3 of the way through. Hurting a little more than I thought it would at this point, but I think I'm gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna do some challenges here in a second and see if I get out of a couple laps and get them to take on some laps for me. Okay, so we got our first challenge. I've got this beach ball with a bunch of different activities on here. So Jared's gonna go first. Jared, I'm gonna toss it to you. Here, give me that. I'm gonna toss you the beach ball. When you catch it, whatever your left thumb is on is the challenge that we're gonna do. I forgot the thing. What you got?
I would say it's one.
52 card pickup. So what we're gonna do here is I've got 2 decks of cards. We're gonna play 52 card pickup. If I pick them up first, I win. If you pick them up first, you win. So let's have at it. Okay, so Dave and Will are about to flip the 52 cards, and Jared and I are gonna race. As soon as the first card leaves, we can start picking them up. So ready, set, go.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. Damn it. Slow down.
This is annoying.
How's them legs feeling? How's the hamstrings?
I learned this game the hard way, I hate to admit.
I think Timmy won.
He waited too long to throw them on.
Oh.
Yes.
Jared takes the
That is
win.
Winner.
not
Yeah.
All right, so since I defeated Jared in 52 card pickup, he's got his consequence. And so we saw this dead turtle on the road. This turtle's seen better days. So when we get back to it, you've got to pick up the dead turtle, funeral style, say some good words about it, give it its final well wishes, and then bury it in the woods. So that's what you got to do since you lost. So let's watch this.
There's 1,000 bugs on there. I can do it. This turtle's name is disgusting, and the best part about it is that it has like maggots in it, so that I don't have to touch it.
All right, bury it.
All right, it's buried. We're done now.
Let's go.
You're so hype.
Jared's gonna toss the ball.
Okay.
Whoever catches it, what your left thumb is on, you gotta do that thing. Left thumb.
Nerf shoot off.
Nerf shoot off. So we got 2 Nerf guns. We're gonna have shoot off. I've got to beat both of them for me to win the challenge. Either one of them beats me, then they win.
Going down, Timmy.
Y'all taking 3 steps before I say go?
All right, take your 3 steps. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So when I say go.
Got him!
He said go.
He said go.
Dude, go.
You weren't ready for it.
He said G-O. Wait, do you have to
One
load
down,
yourself?
one to go.
Do you have
I'm just glad I didn't miss on my first shot after all the trash I've been talking, and I feel like I'd be disowned by Graham Chappell if I had, so better make it again. Take your 3 steps. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Oh, you got me. I took the L, so let's see. David and Will, come over here. Let's find out what my punishment is. All right, since I lost, Will, what's my consequence?
You have to walk a mile backwards.
Backwards? Like a whole mile?
Yes.
That's what I get. Alright, I gotta walk my mile backwards because I got shot, and who shot me? Will shot me, so I gotta start walking a mile backwards from here. So we'll see how this goes. It's gonna be pretty weird. I hope I don't get hit by a car, and you all better not let me down, okay? Does this undo my mile since I'm going backwards?
Oh, that was the same people that we saw earlier.
They waved that time though.
They probably, when he's walking backwards,
They're like,
there's other dudes.
what a bunch
filming.
of idiots. All people do is walk around with cameras now.
They're from Ohio, so they're probably like, I knew people from South Carolina were backwards. I was hoping that we would see a bear.
I know, because that would be bad. I was
At
thinking
this
that.
point, I'd be done for.
I'll tap out.
Just take
Thank
it.
you for buying the shirts.
No, it's not that hard.
It's been real. It's been fun. Go Facebook
Thanks,
Live.
buying shirts.
It's like I'm going out on a bear attack, but
I would be fine
Oh,
with a bear
wait,
chasing me as long as I'm with y'all, because it's whoever's the slowest.
This is the furthest
What's
I've
up?
walked since my honeymoon, when we accidentally hiked 11 miles instead of like 6. Because my wife missed the turn on the map.
That was
Oh, well, then y'all had to go back.
this is where one makes a joke about lives and directions. If they're not smart, but I'm smarter than that, so I will not make a joke about lives
Who
and
wants to
directions.
come with me and
I'm
do a
not
little
married,
ghost
so I
investigation?
can, but I'm not going.
Hannah, I love you. I'm sorry you're always the butt of my jokes, but they're always funny. So
James
it's a
likes
sacrifice that we must make.
Timmy, be happy. I got the flipping bag.
What kind of bag?
The flipping bag.
Is it?
The flipping bag.
Is it?
The flipping bag.
Is it?
The flipping bag.
Is it? For 20 minutes to walk backwards for 1 mile.
Well, the average mile forwards is a mile, so
Average mile forward is a mile.
that's where my
You're-
brain's at
you're
right now, guys.
fatigued.
That's where we're at. So
Fatigued,
just
yeah.
know things are going real good
Yeah.
up Lappa.
That's
So-
Did I
it.
send you?
Car!
So right now we're at about the 20-mile mark, and I feel like I'm dying. But
You know, the hardest part I think is not going to be physically, but mentally.
David and Will just left. Jared and James left a little bit ago, so shout out to them. Put in the comments, thanks for joining. They joined for 6 miles or so. I think Jared was here for 9 miles actually. So it's tough. This is a little tougher than I thought. We're gonna tough it out. Have a couple more challenges at least for you all. But yeah, this hurts. So we got Lindsay here about to do another challenge.
Hey,
Let's see what we got to do. Frozen t-shirt. So I've got a bunch of Frozen t-shirts. First one to be able to get it unfrozen and on wins. So let's see how this goes. I'm pretty sure all 3 of them are frozen together.
Slam it down. Jeez.
It's so cold. I'm about to like die of heat stroke and have frostbite.
A few moments later.
Guys, instead of like punching walls, you should freeze t-shirts. Mom makes you mad? Someone steals your food?
It's still a little frozen, but it's on. It's on and cold.
Sorry guys, I failed. You won't get to see Tim wearing makeup.
So we're over halfway at this point, which is kind of daunting and makes me dreary to think about. However, I'm holding on to hope because I won 2 of these challenges today, and the youth walked in my place. I get to ride a bicycle for 2 laps instead of walking 2 laps since they joined me for those. So I'm down to, instead of 7.5 miles or 7 miles or so, or 7 loops, down to 5 loops. So that's not too bad. Hopefully I can grind out 5 more hours of this and ride those last 2 loops on the bike and be done. So we're making progress. We're almost there. So you know that scene in Elf when Buddy the Elf gets his finger pricked and it hurts a real lot and he's like, oh, I didn't know my finger had a heartbeat. That's where I'm about with my feet, right? I can feel my heart beating in my feet. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but that's where we're at right now. So right now, if a bear came out of the woods, I don't think I could run away. My feet are so tired. They're in so much pain. I don't think I've got the adrenaline to even make a run for it. I just like fall down and play dead, because not as a strategy, but because I'd fall down and play dead. I'd be dead, because the bear would eat me. That's where we're at right now in this journey. Hope you're having a good time. So again, if this bear just like jumped out of the woods at me right now, and I couldn't run away because my feet are dead, and so I would just die, and it would eat me. And I hope it would eat me from the head down to my feet, and not from my feet up to my head. Because if it started at my feet, the pain would just be, what's the word? Unbearable. Hey guys, I'm grabbing some water real quick, and I don't know how to describe the amount of pain and uncomfortableness my feet have right now.
You know, the hardest part I think is not going to be physically, but mentally.
I'm scared to take off my shoes and see what I see, if I'm being honest. It's going to be really bad. They hurt. Like right now, I feel like Sam and Frodo from Lord of the Rings on that last journey up Mount Doom where they just can't do it. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm 30 miles in. I've got 15 miles left. Luckily, I won those 3 challenges against David, Lindsay, and Jared. And so that gives me 3 laps on the bicycle, 3 loops on the bicycle. And so I'm getting close. The end is in sight. I'm not there yet, but we're getting close. I think I got this. So we are at 33 miles. And because I won 3 challenges, I get to ride 3 loops, which is 9 miles. That means I've just got 3 more miles to go. 1 more lap to go, and I'm done with the walking portion, can hit that bike and finish this challenge. And I've got mixed feelings. I'm so tired. My feet hurt so bad. I struggle to know if I'm going to be able to make it and finish this. But I'm also really excited because it's just 1 more lap. And it reminds me of a saying that my dad had growing up. He always said, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And I don't mind the hurt, I don't mind the pain. I'm gonna finish this challenge, I'm gonna finish strong, I'm gonna show it. The 36 miles are up. I've successfully walked a little over 36 miles actually. And so for these last 3 loops, the last 9 miles, I get to ride Old Faithful, this bike here, to bring it home and finish these 45 miles. I think I can do it. And last 3 miles, last 3 loops. And the last 3 loops, we're off.
It'd be a shame if you were to fall.
Yeah. If you die, call us.
Bye, Timmy.
Even though your phone's dead, like you'll be, hopefully.
So I just finished the 9 miles on the bike, 9 miles on the bike, 36 miles walking, 45 miles, all to send wonderful people like these people to camp this summer in just 2 weeks. And so I'm tired, I'm going home, I'm going to bed. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to be in one of these videos, join us Wednesdays at
7
or Sunday mornings at
9
or 11.
We'll see you there. Like and subscribe. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Peace. I walked like
I was
over
gonna-
here. Jared met my dog last night. What'd you think of my doggy, Jared?
I like your mom's truck.